I will be showing you today how to do 3D text in the free version of Davinci Resolve. Let me show you how. Okay, so here you just have your, so this is going to be your timeline here. So you're going to have this one, so there's this piece here. This is where all your media is in here. There's this one here, and this is where you can do just like you cut everything. You can cut everything, which is kind of it's more like a simple way to do stuff. And then here's where you're gonna edit almost everything, like make the transitions, the text and everything. And then here is where you're going to do the fusion. So this is where you make the one with the stick and the little stars, the little magic wand. That is where you make the 3D text and all your editing. Like that's where you're gonna make 3D stuff and really cool effects in here. So we're gonna go into the fusion page, and all we're going to do is, this is what you're gonna have first, is all this, your media in one and your media out. So the media in one is what this video, so if you were to click on this, this is the media out, and then this is the media in. So this is where you can do some audio adjustments and everything. But here's the little box up here for you to do the full screen. You can click that. So if you're in that, which is probably what you're in if you've never done the fusion page, you're probably just gonna have this, and you're gonna want to turn it into the 2 page, because it's gonna be easier for your 3D everything. And then you can just kind of adjust your stuff however you want. But first of all, to get the 3D text in here, what you're gonna do is you're going to go over here to the text icon. So you're probably always wondering, 3D text, you probably put that down and you're like, maybe this connects to here, maybe it connects to here, maybe it connects to over here, but it's not going to do anything. You can type in your text, like we could say GoPro, and it's not going to do anything because it won't do anything. So you're going to delete that. And then you're going to be like, that was a waste of time. I'm just going to delete that, and we'll forget about it. And maybe you'll click on search it in YouTube on a video, and that's probably how you came up to this video. So that's what I'm going to show you how to get straight to the point, because you're probably like, is he going to get to the point already, or are we just going to be sitting here waiting for him to get to the point? You're probably going to skip ahead, but that's what we're doing now. Okay. So you're going to click on the text icon, 3D text, and then you have to merge all this, because nothing is going to work unless you merge, because that's how you're going to get all the text to go together, it to connect, to be able to work properly, to type the text in and everything, and get it actually on this page that you want it to get on. And this is just a test video. This is not actually this is on my YouTube channel, but the only video I can find. But next to that text icon is the merge icon, the one with the little arrow and then the cylinder ball right there. You're gonna click that, and then sphere, not cylinder. You're going to click that, and then it's going to bring the merge down, and then you're still not finished. There's 3 nodes that you have to put in here. You're gonna put the text 3D, the merge, and then you're gonna have to render it. Right over here is the render. It's right here. It's just 4 icons down from the 3D text. So you're gonna click that. That's the like half circle lit ball. You're gonna click that, and then that is what's going to be able, so you can connect this all to all the actual image, video, footage, whatever you call it. You want okay, so now you have that clicked. Okay, so that's what's the render icon, is what's going to connect this to all of all this media, your footage, whatever you want to call it, your videos, is what's going to connect it to. So then you're going to connect, you're not going to connect anything yet. You can if you want, but I find it easier to just use the 3D text. But here under, if you're clicked on the render 3D1 icon, you're going to want to move this way, and you want to click the 3D text, and then right here when you hover over it, there's two little blacked out holes there. So you're going to want to click the first one here, and that is going to bring up your 3D map is what you're going to see. This is how you're going to see where your 3D stuff is going to be made. So this is where you edit all your 3D stuff in here, which is really cool. I love making 3D stuff. It's really fun when it works properly. When it doesn't work and something's glitching out, it is not really actually that fun. But I'm going to type in top 5 GoPro products. So, or 5 GoPro products is all I'm going to type in. So I'm going to do GoPro products is all I'm going to type in. Or we can do 5 GoPro products. And so once you have that in there, and to move all this around, you can hit on Mac, it's going to be command and then scroll it to move out and in. I don't know what it is on PC because I don't work on a PC. And then to spin it around to see all over the place, you do shift and then scroll, and then you can see all around, see how your 3D stuff is going. And then control scroll will move it up and down. So yes. And then to make this 3D, you're probably wondering, I clicked on this video to make this 3D. So yeah, just you could look at the tab how far you've gotten, and the video is not ended yet, so that's why you're probably watching this video, is because it's 3D. You want to know how to make 3D text. So over here, it's called the extrusion page, and you're going to click that in extrusion depth. So this is what's going to add depth to your titles, or to your text. So you can move this out, and you can move it in, and we can go over here and see what it is looking like. So there, now it looks really a whole lot better. You can see it a whole lot better. I like it now because it is 3D. So that was not 3D, and that is 3D. So that's way 3D. So that's like really thick. I don't like using that thick because see, then it kind of takes away the shape or the text, so you can't really understand it. So I just bring it kind of down, maybe like right there, maybe halfway point. That's normally what I use. And then move this back over there. Okay, so I'm going to move these more over here. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to want to connect it, because you're going to want to see what this looks like. So on your video, and then I'm going to just pull this over so we can kind of halfway point so we can see it easier. And so right here at the render 3D node here, you're going to want to bring this little, you're going to see the little box, and that's going to bring out a connection rod, and that's what's going to connect it to all this stuff, your media in. So most people, you don't want to connect it to this, the media in, because that's what it's going to do. Now for some stuff that might be kind of cool, a cool effect or something, but I honestly don't really like that, because that's not what we're, I mean, I would like it if that's what I meant it to be like, but that's not what we're doing today. So we're going to pull it to this little box here. It's the outside, and that's going to create a merge icon, and then it's going to put your text in here. So you can see this, you're going to go in here, and you're going to click on your text, and right here you see the blue arrow, the red arrow, and then the green arrow. You're going to push the blue arrow out, and that's going to be able to, so you can see your text easier. And you can kind of animate this as well, so you could bring it down and make this kind of come through the P or something, kind of like that. So I'll show you how to do that real quick. We're not going to do a bunch of animation, because this is just a simple thing how to do it. I'll do an animation real quick just to show you how to do it if you really want to do that, and then I'll come out with another video probably to show you how to do the animation. So over here you can go to, I'm going to change the color. So over here, when you click on that color, the text, you're going to see this color icon right here. So you just click that and you can change the color of your text to anything. I'm going to change it maybe to kind of a dark blue, kind of, right there. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. So then I'm just going to click OK. And then I'm going to go to transform over here. And this is how you can, not that one, this one. So I always forget which one it is. That's sideways. Okay. This one. So this is how you can animate it. So right here, make it go through the P. I'm going to bring it up. Probably right there. Then I'm going to grab the little red arrow and kind of adjust it to come right into that P. Okay, so we could put it here. So we can bring it down here at the first. And then over here, you can click this, the little diamond icon here is what I call it, or sideways square. I'm just going to click that, and then you can play it. I'm going to go to here, 1690 frames, and I'm going to click it again, and then I'm going to bring it all the way out here. So now when you play that back, don't need volume down because that might sound a little weird. Okay, so it's kind of glitching. This may also happen to you. So you can go up here in the Mac and you could go to playback and then timeline proxy resolution and put that to quarter. Even though it's not going to look the greatest, it's still going to be fine, because it's just going to, you're not watching this as a full video, you just need to edit it. So also now you can go in here, and if you can't see that, so we want to stop that kind of, we can go to 1620 frames per second, and we can press that triangle again, or not triangle, the diamond, and you can bring it here to wherever this one is. So you can copy that and then go back and paste it, and then it will stop. Okay, so it goes back. So you can kind of animate this as much as you want, but that, like I said, I will probably have another video for that, because that kind of takes a while. But anyways, for the 3D text, you're gonna have this, and then this is actually an effect you probably are gonna want to kind of highlight all this. So on a Mac PC, you just hit Shift Space, and then you can just type in light, and then these are all these different lights in here. I normally use directional lights. Some of these other ones I haven't really played around with a lot of those, but some of these you still have to kind of have a have the paid version, which I don't know what all these other lights are for. So they'll probably do some really cool stuff, but I don't actually know what they do, or I would be doing those now using them, but I don't know what they do. So I just normally use the directional light 3DL. It's here, and so I just click that, and then when you click add, it's going to add a light here, the directional light. So you're probably not going to see any light. You're like, I just clicked on that and there's no light. Well, you have to do something else. So down in here, where we did that render to connect all this, you're going to click on that render icon, and then down here, or up here, not down here, you're going to see the enable lighting and shadows. I don't do shadows because sometimes it covers up lettering if there's something on a shirt or other things that you want to see, like on a product, there's titles, it kind of darkens those, so I don't normally do those unless it's like if I put a 3D text and it's on a road or from the sun beaming down on it, I would do that. But I'm not going to do that now because it could cover up some of the text here. But you can go to here and do lighting. You enable lighting, and now there's the lighting right there in the middle. So you click that. And then you go back to the light, you click back on the light, and then up here this is kind of how you'd move it around also. You can move it around here. And then you can go up here, the little, so this is the arrow one, and then this one is going to be more movement and more freely moving. So there you could kind of, you can animate almost anything in the Fusion page, so you can make it kind of go around like that. But I'm going to put mine over here, kind of in the corner, and then we'll click that back. And then kind of put that there, and then we can change the color, maybe something like that, and then we can do another one, so shift space again, and then directional light, it should already be in there because that's the last you used. You should click add, and then you'll have to connect this to something, or no, mine is already connected. Oh, that's perfect. And so, actually no it isn't. So you're going to want to connect this to merge 3D, and then that's going to, the text merge 3D, that's going to allow you to use this or make the light up here. So I'm going to move mine over here, and then over here, and maybe kind of down. And then we can okay, so we can just kind of play around with some of the lighting. You just kind of test it out, see what we can do. Sometimes you can make some really cool effects in this, which is really cool. Okay, so that's kind of cool there. So it kind of goes dark orange, lighter, and then kind of goes to purple. So it's kind of cool. So if you it's going to stay there, but I can show you in the other video, which chances are I'll have, because there's so much other things you can do with 3D. I can show you how to fade this out or fade it in and everything. But yeah, so there you have it. That is the 3D text. You can play it, and you have some really cool 3D text for your intro or whatever, thumbnail or whatever you can do. I don't really think you'd want to do a thumbnail in Davinci Resolve, but maybe you can. So that is how I do my 3D text in Davinci Resolve free version. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. But yeah, I hope this video find you helpful, and hopefully you can start creating 3D text in your videos also.